It's a lot of stuff going on. Come on in the room. Let me get some water. Come on in the room, y'all. Come on in the room. And I'm just not going to let it happen on my damn watch. That's just how I am. I'm not going to let it happen. Period. Hey, Carrie, Cecil. Hey, everybody. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's ridiculous. I'm so sick of everybody in the sector. Whenever something happens, everybody wants to call the damn race card. Okay? Everybody wants to cancel everybody. Everybody wants to call the race card. When are you gonna hold people accountable? Eyebabe is a crazy ass deranged bee, and I'm not going. I'm not going. I am not going with the craziness. Nobody told her to go in there and assume all these damn multiple personalities. Okay? Ain't nobody told her ass to go in there and pretend like she is Manny, Mo, Dick, and Harry. Ain't nobody tell her ass to do that. Hold on. Her ass supposed to pretend like she's somebody she ain't. Child, please. I'm not going. She knows she ain't no damn 3 and 4 people with all these different damn accents. So you want to take away the whole? I'm not going with the stupidness. If y'all want to show people how loony y'all are, that's y'all. Who the hell is trying to befriend somebody that got all these numerous personalities? I'm not doing it. It stops now. Then Pizarro hops her retarded ass on there, and she's all trying to pretend like she's a damn judge, jury, and damn vindicator. Please. We ain't going there. Like she's so damn sanctified and she can stab Snoop in that. Child, please. Miss me with that BS. So we have, hey everybody, hold on. Folks have lost it. They done lost it. Let me turn this laptop on so I can monetize this video. Child, please. I am not going along with the mess. I'm not doing it. And I'm going to remind y'all every time. Let me tell you something. The only damn reason why Pizarro wants Ness to be canceled is because she don't like Ness because she shared a damn video. She can share whatever she wants to share. Period. She can share whatever she wants to share. She's pissed off because she don't like Jason and don't nobody care. Nobody does. It's not a matter of liking Jason. It's a matter of the fact that this woman is bat-ish crazy and you over there setting up in her chat cheering her on just for feelings that you have because you don't like somebody else, Pizarro, and I ain't going. I'm not. So I'm sorry. Every moment I get, every waking moment, I will be coming against it because no, Ness did what Ness knows is right. See, us sane people, we call it out for what it is. I'm not going along with no multiple personalities when you know good and goddamn well that that girl is one person. See what I mean by people co-signing to the effery? I'm not co-signing to no effery. You can do it, boo. I'm not going. I'm not going to do it. You know good and goddamn well on that damn video, there would have been no way to prove it other than to share the video of her with all these damn personalities going on. And I want to know, did she hit anybody's panel and talk about all these personalities that she has? It's not funny. It's not a joke. And Deirdre, I would like for Deirdre to interview her with all these damn different personalities because they're going to come out. I've seen it. They're going to come out. It's not normal for a woman to come on YouTube, stalk Eyebabe, though I can't stand her, stalk her, put all these pictures of her on there. And yes, I was co-signing. I was absolutely co-signing before. Because when you don't like somebody, you're co-signing. But for a whole, couple of years she's been doing that we know of. She's been doing it way before. But I'm like, it's not normal. It's not normal to have photos and her attaching heads of our heads on different people's bodies. And you think that's okay? You seriously think that's okay? That makes me question a lot of you. Because let me tell you something. People that I'm cool with will be in her chat more than they're in my chat. I'm like, how the hell are you going to be in this deranged woman's chat? She's lying consistently. I mean, it's obvious. And it's like anything she gets, she's all, oh, everybody's working with them. Oh, she's running around here like a schizophrenic bandit. And people are all believing her. It's not cute. All the sayings, the catting around and this and that. I mean, that used to be funny when we thought it was an act. It's not funny. It's serious. This woman dragged an elderly woman she probably worked for into the court to pretend she was Lillian Strong. I'm just like, are you kidding me? This is a dangerous, crazy, deranged lunatic. And it ain't got nothing to do with no Jason. It's about her crazy, crazy ass. So let's keep it back on topic. They don't want to talk about this. They don't want to talk about this, y'all. I do. I want to talk about it. I want to know if she hit the panel to talk about this. Why you claim you told all these lies. You claim you have kids, you have a husband. You don't have none of that. You're a damn lie. You a damn lie. And I want to know why you're lying and what you're hiding up. Not only that, this deranged woman is saying she lives in Alabama. Now, we found out first that she lived in Las Cruces. And I remember that because she was saying that she was going to the white sand beaches. And see, she wasn't smart enough to think that we know where that is. I do, because if you're military affiliated, you know. So stop lying. You are still over there. You're working as a nanny, but now you're working for the elderly. You're dressed up in your scrubs. You don't work in nobody's hospital. You never have. All that was a lie. And let me tell y'all something. When the minute I disagreed with Eyebabe, she used to love the trolls. That's another sign. She used to love the trolls. She loved being hidden with the trolls and all this other stuff. Okay, because she herself was a troll for who knows, God knows how long. Because she has to hide. And I think that she was in some type of insane asylum. She can try and act like she is so, about, so normal, but it can't. The normalcy will come. It will be submerged by the other Eyebabe. It will not be, oh, well, yes, I am the same person. She cannot keep that in the same setting that she's in. She cannot keep all the personalities together. This is why she picked people who she interviews with to keep her on track, because she's got all these things going over in her mind. When that girl first came on YouTube, I remember telling her, call me. I'm going to help you to get on live. And I helped her to get on live. And she was like laughing around. And I was like, calm down. Let's go ahead and do it. Because she couldn't think to do it. She couldn't think. She was standing in front of somebody's refrigerator. And I remember thinking, that's a nice refrigerator. And I remember thinking it had the computer chip on it and everything in the front. And you could watch, I guess, the, videos or whatever on the refrigerator. And I'm like, huh. And then everybody was saying Eyebabe was so smart. Do y'all remember that? Y'all need to stop saying people are smart. I am not kidding. They're like, Eyebabe, you're so smart. And I'm like, what? Like, I just listen, because I'm like, I guess I've been around a lot of people, so I know. I'm like, what is smart? No, all she was doing was feeding lies into everybody's head. Okay, people was believing it. Oh, so-and-so's working with Jason. So-and-so's working with Jason. Running around here like a schizophrenic maggot. I'm calling it how it is. How it is. They're not going to like it, but I'm calling it how it is. That's all she was doing, was running around here like a damn fool, acting like a fool. And ain't nothing cute about it. Nothing. Okay. And I said, what is smart about this girl? Oh, because she would talk nice when she got up on there. And then no. She's still bat-ish crazy. Then we start to see it, and you still don't want to accept it. The people still don't want to accept it. I'm like, are you okay? She was under oath and freaking lied. Was trying to change her voice. We knew your damn voice. She's going to go to jail. That's what's going to happen. But Pizarro is more worried about and trying to lead a rally against everybody to stand up against Ness. I'm not doing it. Whoever I rock with and I ride it out until they do something to me. And that ain't gonna never change. Period. It ain't gonna never change. So don't put no ultimatums down here, Pizarro, because all you need to worry about is your teeth that look like chiclets, gold chiclets in the top and bottom. That's what you need to worry about. And they spaced out just like that. Don't make me pull them up because I will. I don't have a problem, but I'm not going. So you need to sit down. If you didn't entertain it before, you can entertain Eyebabe now, because obviously there's something wrong with you. Well, we know that anyways, but still, something is seriously wrong. Thank you. We stand with Ness. Ain't nobody turning their back on no damn Ness. We not gonna do it. We not gonna do it. It just shows me where a lot of people's mind frames are. You can make time to go into that damn crazy deranged woman's room. You can come into my room and somebody else if you claim to be rocking with me. I just don't understand what this problem is. What's the problem? What's the problem? Everybody's grown. Exactly, Tracy 3. That's the picture you saw of Pizarro with them damn chiclet gold teeth. By now, they done fell out. Trust me, that was a picture from a long time ago. She's bigger now from smoking every damn day and buying food stamps, food stamps, cars, and everything else, child. That's her. But she worried about something that she shouldn't be worried about. Now, it's funny to me that she started her video, and I happen to see this part. She started her video about, oh yeah, I was on my F-ish when it came to Liku, she said. Okay? She was on her F-ish when it came to Liku. Really? So she admitted that she deliberately stabbed Snoop in the back when she knew how strongly Snoop felt about her befriending befriending Liku. She knew how Snoop felt about that. But instead, she still said, I was on my F-ish, so I know what I did about Liku, but no, you don't get a pass for being on your F-ish. And I don't even care for Snoop, but you do not get a pass for being on your F-ish, period. You wanted to act like a damn fool, and you act like a damn fool, and you went over there and befriended her to do a damn interview against your supposedly friend. But Brianna wants to give you kudos and credit for shutting the live down on April Walker's crazy ass. So April Walker was up there on the platform all spaced out on perks or whatever. I don't know what she was on, downers or whatever, child. Okay, loving everybody. Voice changed and everything. And everybody was like, what the hell is happening? She's up there on the panel and crazy Pizarro ends her panel because Brianna's going live. So Brianna, I don't know why you were saying, oh, Pizarro, you think Bestie gonna let you talk about me up there? You think Bestie, excuse me? Excuse me? Bestie don't give a damn about you. Did Bessie give a damn about Bless? Did Bessie give a damn about anybody else when they was up there talking about everybody and anybody that she likes? Hell no. Stop flattering yourself. These are these made up YouTube ships or friendships rather, or families that aren't actually families. What is the problem? Go find your own damn family. But ain't nobody up there capping for you. She didn't cap for you. It wasn't on her. She just did that for her own being because she wanted you to get on live so she could sit her ass in the chat, be high like a damn banshee, okay, and cackle. That's all it was. It wasn't you. You got it twisted. She was not trying to protect you. She never has been. And you know that. But you want to make people believe it, but we ain't going. See? We're not. So I'm just like, it's a damn shame. So you did all that. So you want to, after you had sit up there and had her, I think you had Liku on your panel. I think you had her on your panel, Pizarro. Who in the hell are you to try and come on here and pretend like that you are doing something different, that you're going to do something different and you done turned over a new leaf when you was up there sitting and dining with allegedly the damn devil. I don't know liquor from a can of paint. I'm just saying. Okay? The one that called the cops on Snoop, the one that called the FBI, the one that did all this crazy, heinous stuff, the one that faked she was being stalked and got proven wrong, got proven out to be a liar because she took a picture of her own self, screenshotting herself a threatening message. She did that. We all saw it. She was pretending to sweet mind them that she had got stalked. She made a mistake and did a screenshot. And you know how it shows shared from? It was her own name there. Make it make sense. That I know. I was there, baby. Mm-hmm. But you want to go over here and cancel Ness because it's a mess. And I knew you was going to be on that mess. I knew she was going to be there because anything got to do with race, baby, she hops right on it. Instead of hopping on race issues and hopping on peens, she should have been hopping on them damn books and maybe she wouldn't have a speech problem. I'm just saying they don't like this type of teaching. Mm-hmm. They don't. So I'm not, nobody's going, nobody's doing it. It's crazy as hell. Exactly. It's ridiculous. I'm like, girl, just stop with the you so damn woke and mess. You woke when it's convenient, Pizarro, and when it's not convenient, your ass is asleep. No one is believing the mess. I don't give a damn what you say. Ness is not the one with all these damn different personalities. Ness may be high half the time. That's her. But she ain't the one running around here pretending that she is Tom, Dick, Harry, Jane, Les, Lester, Annette, and everybody else. Okay? And the only person that's going along with that mess and still in that chat is somebody that's not well themselves. Because I don't understand what somebody's giving you when they don't have nothing to give to themselves. And they don't even know who the hell they are. Does that make any sense? I'm so sick of these folks trying to do different. I'm like, where are you getting your thoughts from? What is the problem? You over here looking like a complete damn deranged lunatic. And see, they don't like this type of teaching, y'all. They don't, but it's easier for her to say, oh, I can't believe she did this, but I know I did this. I was on my F-ish with Snoop when Snoop didn't do a damn thing to me. I stabbed her in the back. You acknowledge it now. Well, it's funny to me all this time you acknowledge her. Interesting. Very interesting, Pizarro. Very interesting. Very interesting. And you know I'm going to be on your ass till the cows come home because you just don't do right. And you never will. But it's just interesting to me how you have all of this damn mess to talk about Ness. Ness is a victim. No, Ness is fine. Ness is sane. See, Ness is sane. Ness is taking care of her damn business. Ness is not on here ignoring her children for hours on end, having people co-sign to it. That's the problem I have. Ness is doing what she's supposed to do. Period. Ness is not on here leaving to I gotta do sound bites. Ness is not the one over here running, chasing in behind Eyebabe 24/7. That's not Ness. Ness is on here giving her commentary, and you're pissed off because Ness is on here giving her commentary, as she should do. See, this does not revolve around you, honey. You are new in the game. You came as a troll. You don't lay no ground rules around here. I know you have some fans from Pettyville because you don't have your own people. I know you got some fans, boo, but ain't nobody going along with it. So you need to cut your shit out. Selective, Kwani, thank you. I said, let me hop my ass on here and tell nuh-uh, it ain't happening. You have that deranged girl putting me, Kwani's pictures, everybody's pictures, Kwani's whole family on the damn on her damn page. Ness, Jay Wilson's, everybody. And the only thing your dumb ass is worried about is, oh, she posted a thing about Jason. Blah, blah, blah. We're not going. You need to stop smoking because you are smoked out. You have no thought in your brain. Okay. You have no thought in your brain. You have no speech therapy training or whatever speech therapy classes. That's what you should be worried about right now. Instead of canceling somebody, you need to be canceling that non-speaking language you have that don't nobody understand. Ebonics mixed with I don't know what. I'm just saying. Don't get mad, get right. So, child, I guess she'll hold 20 panels. Child, she gonna hold 20 panels about it, okay? It need to be voted on, prayed on, okay? It's gonna need to be everything. But no, nobody is going against Ness. You need to stop with your mess. If she gave credit, that's her giving credit. People need to know about stuff. It's called awareness, Pizarro. Awareness. Everything is not a goddamn conspiracy, you weird freak. Everything is not a conspiracy. This woman didn't. This crazy woman said that she asked the nurse back for her blood whenever she gives blood. Excuse me? And I Googled it. I'm like, you cannot do that. They would lose their license. What makes you think? And this girl sat up there and was like, you sound so dumb. You really sound dumb. I'm like, half of the people over there, I'm like, are y'all okay? I literally see them and I'm like, what is going on with this picture? There's somebody for everybody, child. There's somebody for everybody. But no, we're not going along with that mess because she shouldn't have done it. She shouldn't have went over there. She shouldn't have went to the court. She lied. She lied talking about she didn't have no weapons. She did have weapons. We all seen it. And then they told her she was going to be in contempt of court if she didn't sign that paper saying that she didn't have any weapons. And she didn't want to sign it. Why? Because she knows she would be caught. Mm-hmm. She knows she would be caught. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all better make it make sense. Some folks are not well, y'all. Some people are not well, and that is one of them. She's not well. And it's okay to say it. She just needs some help. I guarantee you she's estranged from her family. She reminds me of somebody that was, and there's nothing wrong with being in the foster system, but really, this girl reminds me of somebody that would create a whole family in her mind. Because I remember when I used to watch her in the beginning days, she would be like, oh, I'm going to call my mom while I'm on live. I don't know if y'all remember that. I'm going to call my mom when I'm on live. And she called some woman and she was like, okay, well, I just called to tell you something. And she's like, and her mom was like, or supposedly playing her mom, was like, okay, I love you. And it didn't even sound like her mom, a mom would be. It sounded fake. And I thought, wow, okay. But now that I'm seeing the whole thing, I'm like, we need to stop believing every damn thing. Without having receipts, we need to. At this point, you cannot be believing people. I don't believe Flobecca has a baby. When she comes online showing the baby, I don't know if I still believe her. I just don't. Because, they made such a big deal out of China Doll and her death. We need to see receipts. We need to see receipts. So we need to see receipts. Now, let me hop around for a minute. Now, I was looking at Jazzy. Now, Jazzy, you know good and goddamn well that we need receipts. Jazzy's over there talking about she got her kids. Okay, fine. If you got your kids, good if you're doing better. But I just don't believe it because we're in the beef sector. I don't believe it. Because the paper that you put up, Jazzy, was a paper from February. Okay, that said you had what? Temporary what? You see what I'm saying? So a lot has happened since then. Okay. They normally have you back I believe it's every month or every so many months. So we need to see the last letter that you got like that. Not even a letter, because see, a letter can be forged, but we need to see you go live with your children. That's all. You don't have to provide no documentation. And let me tell y'all something. The lie was that she could not go live with her children. Nobody gave you no court order on to have them kids on YouTube or not. Stop lying. Stop lying. Because if you had custody back again, those are your damn kids. Can't nobody tell you to put them on or put them off. So stop with the lies. Just thinking logically. Sometimes you just got to think logically because you will go along the rabbit hole with these crazy people. But if they gave you back your children, If they gave them back to you, they are in your custody. They are yours. You can show them online, be like, hey, we out here playing. Hey, we had a good time, blah, blah, blah. We don't need no recorded video because I'm not going. We don't believe anything over here. No. And I don't have a problem with you. I don't care. Come and see me. Come and see me because I'm going to be different. But I'm just saying, I'm just telling you what is correct. You showing a damn paper ain't don't mean a hill of beans to me. So if you really want people to get off of it, that's the way you can prove it. If not, we know you don't have them. Why? Because why should we trust you when you said why should we trust you? But why should they trust you when you said that you had them and it was been a whole damn year? See what I'm saying? Things that can easily be corrected will be corrected. It takes a whole hell of a lot more lies to correct a lie. Another lie. And you got to tell another lie and another lie and another lie. Just stop with the damn shenanigans. Stop with the damn shenanigans. It makes no sense. It's ridiculous. Did y'all hear me? Press 1. Was there a gap in my voice? I was speaking nonstop. Let me know if y'all could hear me at that time. I know you can hear me now, but let me know if y'all could hear me before. But nobody's going along with that mess. It's crazy. I'm sick of folks trying to lie to people. You cannot lie to folks. You might as well just tell the damn truth. Go get some mental help and say, hey, I have a problem. I keep lying for no reason. You ain't the only one. Okay, good. Y'all heard me. Okay. You ain't the only one. I'm sure there's a lot more that's been lying, but nobody's believing you at this point. Calm the hell down. Just doing the most, child. I'm like, what is wrong with these folks? You ain't got to do all that, but you got to tell the truth. Ain't nobody gonna give you a whole year to get yourself together. It don't take that long, baby. It don't take that long. You forget that everybody's been around the block. We all know the procedures. Okay, we know the procedures. So you cannot wake up on any given day and tell somebody that a damn dog is a cat when we know good and damn well it's a dog. Okay. I'm just saying. So the person that you need to be mad at is yourself. Child, it don't make no sense. It makes no damn sense. I'm like, what is wrong with these folks? They done went completely crazy. Bat-ish crazy. Deirdre, I would love for you to interview Eyebabe. Please interview Eyebabe. Please interview her again. That would be, I'm telling you, you would literally, that would be an epic interview. And see, it's unbiased. You cannot go, she cannot do an interview with Pizarro and expect everything to go well. It's not going to go well. She's not going to ask, she don't know how to interview. Deirdre, you will ask the right questions. And don't nobody want to hear Brianna talk and breathe at the same time. And so, yeah. No. We don't want to hear all that. We're good. So I would love to hear Deirdre do this interview and, and it would be nice. You know what I'm saying? And it would be on a neutral platform and it would be epic. Because we need some answers. Okay. We don't have questions, but we need some answers. Since she wants to be running around here critiquing everybody else and so-and-so. No. Because I believe that she actually stalks Sir King. I believe it. And y'all know I don't like Sir King. I believe she actually stalked him. I believe she was behind the scenes. She was liking him. Because her and Brianna was never really close. So I believe that she really liked him. And because I remember telling her she had a story. And I was like, why wouldn't you come to me with it? And she was like, because I was closer to her than I was with Sir Queen. And me and Sir Queen were battling at the time anyways. And she was like, oh, no, I just went to Sir King because I just went over there. I was like, and then remember when she was over there a lot? I was like, is she okay? Baby, it's that whole stalking protection order that she have against her by numerous people. You bat-ish crazy fool. Y'all, I'm trying to tell y'all what's right. Some people can listen, some people cannot listen. This girl is deranged. She's always been deranged, and I don't know what happened in her lifetime to make her have to force a life that's not true. I don't know. But when I tell y'all that we saw her in the damn desert, I believe she was sleeping out in the desert. She was wandering around in that damn desert, and I thought, is she hydrated? That's the first thing I thought. Because I know how that damn El Paso and Las Cruces desert is, baby. It ain't no joke. But when she was out there tomorrow, yeah, I just came. It was almost as if she was sneaking. See, when you're a psychopath, you can't see what you're doing, but everybody else can. You think it's believable because it's coming out of your mouth, but everybody's looking at your eyes and your body movement and everything. And I'm looking at her and I'm like, she's sneaking. I'm like, where's her tent? I'm just saying, where's her tent? Where's this and that? And you know, some people fall upon hard times. I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying that it's not possible and you got to do what you got to do to survive. But don't be trying to come on here attacking and harassing people and bullying people for no damn reason, which is what she's doing. Harassing and bullying people. Just like Eyebabe harassing and bullying James and everybody else, invading their livelihood, invading their privacy, all of that. Just doing the utmost. But they don't want to talk about that. Why not? Why not? Why not? But you can sit there and entertain a damn lunatic that's telling you lies that's on Lipstick Alley, okay, and mixing them together with the truth, and you running and thinking that she's a genius. Y'all need to stop. Y'all need to question your own sanity. What is the problem? There's a problem going on. There's a problem going on. You cannot have the damn blind leading the blind. And they don't like this type of teaching, of course, but you cannot have the blind lead the damn blind. Come on now. I'm just like, what is so interesting? I'm like, you sit there and you feed into all these damn lies while she try and piece them together. They kept asking her numerous times, why did you sign saying that you were this person and this person, even though you're not? She didn't know. It's weird. I'm like, watch the video. The video speaks volumes. And before I got into Nessa's chat, I saw the video. I saw the video before I got into Nessa's chat. And I saw the first part back from, I believe it was January. And then when Ness was on there, that's why I knew what Ness was talking about. Initially, she did say she was Jessica. She said that in numerous videos before. We all used to watch her. She claimed Lillian was a family member. Then she said it was a guy. Then she said, oh, the person is deceased. You have said all these damn lies. And Pizarro wants everybody to go along with any and everybody that's a damn liar, and we're not going. No one's going, honey. No one's going. And nobody's believing you. It just shows where you coming from. See what I'm saying? It don't make you look good. You have no credibility, period. Which she can't even say credibility. I'm just saying. But you have none. It's ridiculous. You look like a complete damn fool. Okay. Brianna has invited people to her home. I woke up and I happened to be, because I was taking a nap, and I looked and I said, and I was listening. I fell asleep though, but I was listening, and she was like, yeah. I ain't gonna say nothing. I just want to know if anybody come to my door. If they come to my door, I ain't gonna do nothing. If they come to my door, if they come to my, that's what I was like, okay. So she said, if anybody comes to her door, she's waiting till somebody come to her door. So she's invited people to come to her home. I don't know why, but whatever. Like I said, I'm not worried either, because you come here, I'm going to be ready for you. We're going to give a show. We're going to put it on. We're going to light it up, baby. I'm going to open this door. We're going to light it up. I'm going to go live. I promise I will hit that live button, boo. I will hit that damn live button. We will break the internet, baby. But you got to come one at a time. We're going to break the internet. Period. It don't make no sense. Stop the shenanigans. Stop the foolishness. Stop the shenanigans. Stop the foolishness. Y'all, I need some more members, y'all. I got 15 members, y'all. I've got 2 on my sponsor list. Shout out to Living My Best Life, my baby. We are praying for her, y'all. She has situations that's going on. We are praying for her, okay? I'm not asking for any money. I'm not dropping no cash apps. But she has had 2 deaths in her family, okay? That's all I'm saying. 2 deaths in her family. So we are praying for Living My Best Life. Y'all know about that already. We had talked about that before. So we're praying for her. We have her and we have Cheryl Brown as my VIP sponsors. Okay. We have 2 sponsors and 13 silver. So I'm working on, I got the emojis going with Sugar Honey Iced Tea is helping me. Thank you, baby. And I'm going to be getting those out and they're really nice. We're going to have different emojis and we're going to have different, they're so cute. I can't even talk. I'm not going to say much more, but we're going to have those. So y'all, it's a lot going on, but I'm not going with all the mess of these people trying to get you think. They will have you question your own sanity. I'm like, don't be believing this crazy lunatic girl on here. And here Ness is in her good mind and she's sane and everything. And people and Pizarro's working to cancel her. You ain't canceling no damn body because you was already canceled a long time ago when you was born, period. Period. She the main one, the main scary one. Talking about ain't nobody going to nobody's house, and then she the main one that's hiding out. Won't even agree won't even agree. We already know she on here denying her kids like that ain't her. With all them gold caps in your mouth with them spaces in between. We seen it, honey. We seen it. So you can't talk about nobody's teeth or nothing, baby, because your teeth will never be white like Tracy's, baby. I don't smoke out every damn day, boo. Okay? I don't need to. You wish you had my mouth, baby. I'm like, child, please. Always trying to have a damn contest and ain't got no damn money. How you gonna have a contest and don't have no damn money? Just dumb. Dumber than a damn box of rocks. Child, I can't even understand how some people claim to be married and we don't hear no man in the background. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying now. Claim to be married, we don't hear no man in the background. I'm like, are you all right? Because we the people don't hear no man in the background. We hear kids every now and then. Is there a woman? Who's taking care of the kids? Because see, the videos are out, Pizarro. The videos are out there, honey. And see, the problem is we see a female in the videos, but we don't see no male. So what's the problem? What's the problem now? We the people want to know what the problem is. Everybody wants to talk, but see, they don't want to answer the pertinent questions. I don't understand. Plane, train, and automobiles. Shout out to Kwani. I'm just saying, y'all, it's a whole hell of a lot going on. I don't know what's going on with ZX and Jay Wilson. I like them both. I don't know what is going on. I have one situation. I don't care about nobody else's soul but my own. Whatever you believe, I respect it. Whatever you believe, I respect it. I may not agree, but I respect it. Okay? I know what I believe. That is my belief. And it's only between me and God. Period. I don't need to be taught nothing else because I've been in cult churches and I'm not going back. I've been in cult churches. I've been excommunicated. Okay? I've been in court with church members. Okay? We've done all that. Yeah, we've done all that. And this is what I was going to tell y'all. Remember when I kept telling y'all I had a story to tell y'all? Because these church cults are real. You won't know it's a cult until you're in it, baby. You will not know it is a cult until you're in it. Okay? You won't. So let me tell y'all a little bit of it because I really don't care. I'm going to tell y'all. So I belong to this church and we were Christians returning back to our Hebraic roots is what they said we were. Okay. This is how I really can't, like, I really shy away from people like that because they want your mind. They want your mind, they want your body, they want everything. You don't know what it is until you're in it. You really don't know. They say, oh, you're doing it because you're living for God. Okay? You're living for God. Really? And you're thinking, really, I am? I'm living for God? No, that's just what they tell you. So we celebrated all the feast days. Okay. They called it working the Bible. We would do Purim, Feast of Tabernacles. What is the other one called? Purim, the Feast of Tabernacles, the Rosh Hashanah, Talul, and I can't think of the other ones. We would do all of this stuff, baby. I knew the Bible from the front to the back. But the question is, did I know it in context of how it was meant to be? That's the thing. No, I did not, because what they would do is they would call it work in the Bible. So they would put their teaching in with a scripture and they'd be like, okay, we're going to show you how it is in the Old Testament. Okay, we're going to show you how it is in the New Testament. So we would be going to the front to the back of the Bible, the front to the back, referring to things. And it makes you feel good because you're doing what you're doing for God. Okay. But it wasn't right. And yes, there is blessings in the feast days, but it's not that has nothing to do with whether you're going to heaven or hell to celebrate those. We would have to pray every year that just like the Jews would, we'd have to pray every year that our name was going to be written in the book of life, which is a lie, because the book of life everything's pre-planned. God already knows. Our name was already written years and years and centuries ago, if it's going to be in there or if it's not. Everything was planned. Nothing is new. Remember, that's why he says nothing is new under the sun. It's all the same. This is why styles repeat themselves over and over again. Okay? Because that's what happens. Things repeat over and over again. There's nothing new. How we are now when people are running wild in Babylon, I'm going to call it Babylon, but when people are running wild in Babylon, that's how it was back then. When Jesus turned over the table in the church because they were gambling. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. But anyways, so we would do that. We was in church 24/7 almost every day of the week. Okay. And I gave thousands and thousands of dollars to this church. Thousands and thousands of dollars. And it was just really sad because a lot of situations happened with some friends of mine and, their daughter died. They gave everything they had to the church, everything. But when their daughter died, they wanted, I can only say so much, but they wanted this man that was a pastor's right-hand man to, which was one of the ladies, her daughter's, it was her daughter's husband. Okay. Now, her daughter died, and it was the daughter's husband that was still in the church. Well, they wanted him to remarry. The girl hadn't even been dead for 6 months. 6 months. They had 2 little girls, beautiful girls. So don't you know that she would have people hide those kids in church so that they could not go over there and play with their grandmother? Those kids love me. Those kids love me. Oh my God. They would always, Sister Erica. They would always run to me and hug me. They were so sweet. And they would be trying to get those kids away. You sit right here. Why are you over there? Come over here. I mean, they would literally get mad at those kids. They would hide them. They wouldn't come in the sanctuary until actually church was starting. They couldn't, because I would go in early to play with them. Nope. They did the same thing to the grandmother. Mind you, she's still mourning her daughter's death because it was sudden. Her daughter was young. I mean, she died of cancer. She was young. And the kids they were small. They were like about, I think one was like 5 and the other one was like 7. Beautiful little girls, Hispanic and Black, beautiful. The dad was Black and her daughter was Hispanic. And it was just so sad. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, it was really sad. I was like, so the grandmother, they were hurt because of course they're grieving the daughter, and then for the people to be hiding the kids away from them. So the lady, she was on the deacon board at the church, the mom, my friend was, okay, which was her daughter is the one that passed. So she was on the deacon board or whatever. She went and she talked with the pastor and she was like, look, and the co-pastor, she was like, because the wife was a co-pastor. So she was like, look, She was like, I used to live by that church. That's why I used to live over there, but not really close to it, but in the area. Not because that area was horrible over there, but in the area I lived in when I had my house, I lived right over there. So it would just take me like maybe 15 minutes to get there. But anyway, so it was a huge mega, kind of like a huge mega church. This is why I'm cool with the churches. I'm like, no, and I may eventually go back, but that was a lot. And that's been about, I was in that church for about, I think it was 7 or 8 years. Yeah, 7 or 8 years of my life. And it was something, y'all. I mean, so anyway, so she decided, long story short, they kept saying no, they would be busy. She was asking him if she could have the kids, being the grandma and the great grandma was there. They wanted to visit with the girls. And do you know he would not let them see those girls? He would, and because he was the pastor's right-hand man, he didn't have to. They were talking to the pastor saying, hey, we want the kids or whatever. They went through protocol because everything was protocol. Okay. You had to ask them if you wanted to date somebody. If they didn't approve, you couldn't date them. And the person had to go to the church. And then if the person didn't go, it was like arranged marriages, arranged dating. It was weird. I'm not kidding. And I was just like, wow. But at the time you think, okay, you're doing right within any friendship or any type of organization. You have to have a chain of command. You have to have a chain of command. So anyways, they got tired of it. So they took him to court. They took the pastors to court. Baby, we was all in there at the courthouse, baby. Okay. We was in there at the courthouse. Now, mind you, these people had went to the church long before I had been. So they had probably been members for like 10 years. Okay. When you wasn't there, they would be like, oh, I'm getting a offering envelope for so-and-so because I know that they going to want to donate in this. And I was like, how you know these people got money to donate in that? Oh, it was something, y'all. It was something. It was crazy. That's why I'm saying I can't be easily swayed. I don't like people talking down to me, telling me how to live my life or whatever, because I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't tell people how to live theirs. Well, I can give a suggestion, but I'm like, that's you. Because we all got to work out our own salvation. And I'm like, whatever you believe in is whatever you believe in. Okay. Like if Nature Boy wants to say he's a God, and what they were saying, if ZX wants to say he's a God, okay. If the women want to say they gods, let them be gods. It is what it is. That's your belief. I don't care. It don't move me one way or the other. I'm not going to not wake up because you saying you a God. I'm just going to listen and be like, oh, really? Okay. It's going to interest me because I'm thinking, well, where does that come from? Where does that mind frame come from? But I'm not going to say you wrong because that's on you. I'm not. So, and I'm not leading nobody astray because I didn't come on here to lead nobody to no damn salvation anyways. Period. But some people think that their purpose is that, and so be it. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, come to find out they lost in court. Okay, because we had all kept going. It was like a 3-day ordeal. They lost in court because there's no grandpa or grandma law here in Texas. So do you know that we had all left that church. We all left the church. We were all scattered. It was really something. I mean, we felt like we had all this free time. I'm not kidding. I would get off from work, y'all, and I would go to church. This was continuously for years. Go to church. I mean, I donated so much money. I have W-2s, baby. I mean, it was a lot. Like I said, I was always making good money because, I've always been in the hair industry. So you always got money. And I'm like, and then I had 2 jobs too at the time. So when I quit the 2 jobs, it was still like another job because I still would go to church right after work. So it was something. I'm telling you, these churches they will have you in there. Now, the thing is, when one of them gets mad at you, baby, all of them will get mad at you. All of them will get mad at you. When one gets mad, all will. And they will kind of surround you and pretend that you don't even exist. That's what they did to all of us. It was like the plague. It was like people that you were close to that you thought really, oh no, this person really likes me. Oh no, baby. You would go down there to visit them where you were before, or, after church to fellowship, and they would be gone. And you're like, wait a minute. Or somebody would come up and say, so-and-so, can you come here? And da-da-da-da. I'm just like, what? You know how I am. I was like, don't you know we in this church house and I would snatch your wig? Don't you know that? Don't you know I would hit you in your eye with my heel? Okay. I'm just saying. They know I was up there in anger management how many times? Don't try me. See, I needed the blood to hold my flesh down because I wanted to come out and throw hands, okay, in the pulpit. I didn't give a damn. I'm just saying. Child, these folks, I'm trying to tell y'all, something is wrong with these folks. Okay? Wrong with these folks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And we lasted that long because, see, you thought that, I'm telling you, it's a whole mind. This is why I can resonate with Tales from the Cult. When she's telling how she was in that Hebrew, she was in a different one. Now, hers was worse than ours, but she was in a different one. But, baby, it was just a regular big church. And I thought, oh, okay, because I was trying different churches, and I was with my ex, and we were going to get married. We were engaged and everything, right? Not ex-husband, but ex-boyfriend. We were engaged, and I was like, okay, well, we need to, join a church and all this and all that because we're changing our lives and blah, blah, blah. Child, who knew? Who knew we got taken? But who knew? Who knew what was going to happen? But when we left, we felt lost. We were like, what do we do? We got so much time. What do we do? But we did all find another church. And eventually I moved and we broke loose from the connection with the churches. Because once you've gone through that, you kind of are scared to even trust anymore because that's a lot of dedication. And I just can't. And I always think about that woman's daughter that died. I'm like, these people didn't even give a damn. That's not only it. Let me tell y'all, that's not only it. The guy remarried. Yes. The son-in-law, he remarried less than 6 months. And so his new wife was a mother of the 2 kids. And they never got to, and they still haven't, to my knowledge, they still haven't seen those kids. Can you believe that? I'm like, what the hell? I said, why did they? So they remarried in the same church. The same church that married the son and their daughter that died. That was too much. And I always said, you know what? Karma's going to get them. I always said karma's going to get them the way they would do these people. Oh, my God. And baby, let me tell you, you can tell me I love the mothers of the church. Okay. If there's nothing that I can tell you is that I love every mother that we had in that church. Every time it was like Valentine's, it was like, just because it was whatever, their birthdays, baby, I would have the mothers, I would go and I would get them jewelry, from Compass Trading Company. I don't know if y'all know, if y'all have one there, but nice jewelry, I would get them. Okay. Or perfume or whatever. I would get the mother's gifts because, if you really, you want to show your appreciation. And it was just me. So like I said, I always, wasn't an issue. I always had money, whatever. So I would go and I would spend money and get them like matching necklaces with the earrings, with the bracelet, everything. Okay. Nice prayer shawls and everything. Okay. Oh, yeah. It was nice. It was really nice. And they, and so they were just sweet, sweet mothers. And my grandma was still alive at the time. And so even more so, I was just like, they're a blessing. You know what I'm saying? They were really a blessing. But baby, when we went through all that, baby, the mothers even started acting different. The mothers were distant. I seen one of the mothers at this wig store and she was just like, she was looking totally different. Like, I don't know. It was just weird. She wasn't the same one that I used to see before. She didn't have the same glow in her eye. She looked almost like she had seen a ghost because they tell them you need to stay away from so-and-so. You don't need to talk to so-and-so. It's crazy. Oh, thank you for the new membership. Who's this one? Thank you, Renee, for the new membership, baby. I appreciate it. Y'all, please hit the link for the new membership. Hit the join button. I appreciate it. We need more sponsors. Would be good, y'all. And like I said, if you are a consistent member, we are going to have a raffle and you will be getting a gift card. So if you are a consistent sponsor, not sponsor, but a consistent member or sponsor, put it that way, member or sponsor, you will be getting entered into a drawing. Okay. If you don't have any break in your subscription. So that's what happened, you guys. It was, in a nutshell. I can get more into detail later and tell y'all what actually happened in court because I almost got into a fight at the courthouse. Yes, honey. I almost got into a fight at the courthouse. Okay. So we'll get into that later on. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy. Child, they would say we were Christians returning back to our Hebraic roots. And I was like, what? Yeah. But see, it wasn't like that before when I went. It was not like that. Then all of a sudden, we started having $1,000, what do you call them trees? Them damn willow trees coming in from Israel. They started taking trips to Israel. Hmm. It was different, I'm telling you. And yes, I did. There was, okay, I feel that, like I said, for me spiritually, I felt like it was growing my knowledge, okay, of Hebraism. And I know some of the Hebrew language. It was, it was just like broadening your mind frame. But you cannot forget that, you know, we are saved. Well, in my belief is we're saved by grace. Okay. Okay. There was healing in the blood. So you have to understand there was an old covenant, there's a new covenant, period. And the old is the old. So all these people that want to go and preach from the Old Testament only, no, no, no. And it can be, I'm not putting down any Baptists or anything, but a lot of Baptist churches want to preach Old Testament because they want to keep you condemned. No, no, there's no condemnation. Okay. There's no condemnation. We are saved by grace, mercy, and tears and blood, period. That's what I believe in. But you may not, and that's fine, because I'm not here to save you or for you to save me. I'm okay. There's a church sector for that. I'm just saying they don't like this type of teaching, but there's a church sector. I know, Carrie. I've learned, Carrie, to stop fighting in public places. I've learned because, baby, every time most fights take place in the church, though they really do. Hmm. But anyways, child, it's a lot. Like I said, this is just a tip of it. I'm tipping it, but we'll have like story time about that later on. But yeah, and I always said I want to write a book. Really, I always said I want to write a book about that because nobody will ever know the years that it took to break away from that. Because you really didn't know. But when we finally woke up, we were like, wait a minute, let's see. When I finally got in, let me tell you, because when I finally got into the word my own, because I would go home and I would look over the Bible and I would like, okay, and I would go into studies on my own. When I started going into studies on my own was when I found out the truth. And I was like, wait a minute, they referred this to this. They're taking it out of context. Why are they taking that out of context? People want to know. So it was revealed to me. See, they didn't want you reading the Bible yourself. They wanted to keep you tired. Because see, you was in church work. And if it was a 3-day weekend, you couldn't go see your family or nothing because they would sign you up to go and work out at the ranch or whatever. Or to be doing something, to be volunteering to do something. It was always something to do. So the people that lived, that family, whose family members lived out of town, you could never go see your family. You had to have permission. There were so many mothers torn from the church there with different people and families broken up. That's how it was. Yep. Oh yeah, work at the ranch, baby. I'm over there sweating. Y'all know I'm not. Nuh-uh. Y'all know I was out there sweeping. I was out there doing everything. Okay, I would be playing with the kids because I love playing with the kids. I love me some kids, y'all. So I'd be playing with the kids in the big jumpy jump or whatever, and we'd have a dinner out there. We had like a sponsor where we sponsor different events and stuff. We'd be out there working, baby, working on the holiday, working. Oh yes. And the pastors, I'm not going to say that part because I can only say so much. But yeah, it was interesting. And they would follow you around. When one of my friends was there and she was dating her soon to be husband before we left, and they did not approve of it. They did not want to approve them getting married. I guess because she wasn't fully into the church and committed to giving all her money, or whatever to the church. But they did not want to give, and she was like my best friend in the church. They did not want to give her permission to marry this gentleman, because he was I'm not gonna, I can't say that. So yeah, he was very close to the pastor, put it that way. And they did not want to give them permission. And I don't know why they didn't want to give them permission. I'm like, why not? Why would they not? But now I know. And I knew then too. And that's why they knew they had to get away. But they married them in the church. But baby, you should have seen the looks when she came down the aisle for her wedding. It was like, oh my God. It was like amazing. Amazing. Just she was just like, she flowed down the aisle. It was just beautiful. No kids or nothing. He didn't have any kids either. But they did not approve. But they, what do? You have to say, okay, you can say, hey, we don't approve, blah, blah, blah. But people gonna do what they want to do. But it was different. Because then after a while, they saw a division. They didn't like it. So they broke up friendship with, they were still going, but he was no longer with the pastor. As close as he was with him, he didn't walk out with him like he would walk out with him like he was his bodyguard. Baby, I'm trying to tell y'all, these churches is something else. Baby, I should write a book. I really should write a book. And people think it's funny, but it's not funny because see, you don't realize until you're all the way in. But you know what my uncle told me before he died? I remember I used to go visit them when I got out of church, and he would always say, all I hear you talking about is pastor said, pastor said, pastor said. I would always say that. Pastor said, pastor said, pastor said. And he would be like, I never hear you say God said. And do you know it took years? I remember, and my uncle had died. He was an alcoholic. He had died when he was in his 50s. He had a heart attack. But he always said, all you keep saying is pastor said. That's all I knew. And then I was like, that's not right. I was like, did I say, like, you don't realize what you're doing? And I was like, okay, so when I broke loose, I really reflected back and I thought he tried to tell me. And I told my aunt, I said, he tried to tell me exactly what I sounded like. He sure did. But child. Anyways, y'all. Yeah. So that's a little bit of story what I want to tell you guys. They'll probably take it and use it against me. I don't care. But I just want to tell y'all that. And I have other stories coming too that I'll be telling you guys. But I just want to come on here and let y'all know what was going on in these streets. And no, we're not going. Nobody's canceling Ness. Nobody's feeling any bad thing about Ness. Because if we felt bad about Ness, what Ness did or me or anybody else, baby, then we would feel bad because you did that to Snoop, and I don't even really know her, but we would feel bad because of that reason when she didn't do a damn thing to you, Pizarro. So you can't pick and choose who you like, Pizarro. You can't pick and choose one over the other. Either you racist or you not racist, okay? Or black people can't be racist. So either you're what? What do you call it? Either you're, I don't know what you call it. Y'all know what I mean, child. Okay? Either you for them or you're not, because you claim to not like them. Okay, because of the color of your skin. Yes, I'm black first. I know that, but you claim to not like them. So I don't understand the point. It's ridiculous, honey. You're not making sense. Your teeth are rotting out and it's affecting your memory. Okay? Anyways, y'all. Thank you, everybody. Y'all feel free to donate. I appreciate it. All of your cash apps are appreciated. All of your memberships are appreciated. And I will talk to y'all later, everybody. Peace, everybody.